What's up, everybody? cilinixfxcapital here. Are you tired of missing opportunities and losing money while trading in these markets? Then I might have the solution for you. For those of you who don't know, we run the cilinixfxcapital Signal and Premium group, in which I not only share my own trades, so profitable signals, but I also give you 24/7 mentoring to actually become a better trader yourself, and you gain access to a trading guide with multiple strategies and basic beginner tricks to actually become a profitable trader yourself. If you're interested in that, links will be down in the description or in the pinned comment, and make sure to check that out right now. If you join through Telegram, there's actually a limited time only lifetime offer in there as well. So check that out, and hopefully we will connect. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video this morning on Bitcoin. We're going to do a full update on Bitcoin. We'll talk about the technicals here. We'll talk about some fundamentals where needed. I mean, I don't want to bore you with endless fundamentals, of course. Next week is going to be pretty major in terms of fundamentals, because obviously we have the interest rate decision, and even though it seems very likely that we are going to get a rate cut, it seems that it's going to be a 25 base points rate cut. It's going to be very interesting what they say with that, right? I mean, yesterday we got inflation rate data, which was still relatively high, which is ultimately not what the Federal Reserve wants. But due to some other data, they will have to cut rates. So that's most likely going to happen. The probability of that at this point of time is a 92.5% one. So yeah, that's pretty important, but that's next week. Now, the price action for Bitcoin over the course of the last 24 hours has been good. Yesterday after the news, we had quite a lot of volatility, but ultimately we spiked down to the 30-day rolling VWAP right here. And we held that beautifully, right? I mean, we still had that imbalance right here all the way down to 113,000. That serves as a bit of a buffer, but we didn't even drop down into that. And then yesterday, at the start of the Asian session, maybe still the end of the US session, even though the markets were closed, we got to move up higher. Now, I have to say, I mean, this looks good, right? I mean, now Bitcoin has broken above 115,000 and 114,000, which is a high liquidity zone, and you can also see it's quite respected historically. So that's good, but it was a very low volume move above that level. We have this single print in this fair value gap right here all the way down to 114.5 thousand. I think in general this move is quite tricky to trust, right? I mean, I trust a move whenever we have a high volume break above a significant level, and now all the volume was already disappearing before we got the move. I mean, we did get some volume into the price of Bitcoin, and if you take a look at the full volume here, if I can, I mean, the internet is acting up right now, but if you look at the full volume here for Bitcoin, it's around $55 billion. I think it's a little bit higher actually at this point of time. No, $55 million. I mean, that's not nothing, right? And ultimately, what we have done in the last, if you look at the 4-hour time frame, what we have done over the course of the last week has been great as well. And this ultimately was always the expectation. The thing is that at this point of time, the fundamentals around the market look quite good. But if we have some sort of a downturn in those fundamentals, I think you should be prepared for a little bit of a deeper pullback, right? I mean, things can happen. Things can always happen. And even though at this point of time it looks very good, it can change, right? So I think the aggressive support level is at 114.6. At this point of time, I would still say that that's going to hold, right? I actually think when we're talking about Bitcoin here, I think it's most likely we'll be able to hold that, at least initially, and unless we get a very weak bounce, I think it's most likely that from there we can also see a move up into our next target, which in my opinion is right here between 117.5 and 118,000. By the way, we also hit this fair value gap right here, so we also hit a quite significant resistance level, which what I wanted to say is that if the fundamentals turn around, right? So if the fundamentals become a little bit worse over the course of today, I think we can still drop down into 113,000. And that doesn't change anything for me regarding my expectation. But obviously, that's quite a significant deeper pullback. But given the fact that we filled that fair value gap, I might need to say that this is a little bit more likely. In general, in conclusion of this video, at least, this is what I'm preparing most for, right? So a deeper pullback into 113,000 before a move up higher into that liquidity zone right here at 118,000. Those are my thoughts. A little bit confusing. I think it's very close to a 50-50 whether we're going to be able to hold 114.6 or 113.2, but I would assume it's the latter. So those are my thoughts. I think that's what you need to know for today. So thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you all in my next videos, and bye.